Hi everybody, welcome back. If it's your first time joining me today, hi, my name is Jessica and I like to do videos based around my passion on K-beauty, Korean skincare, the language and more. If that sounds like your thing, I hope you enjoyed today's content and hit the subscribe button below to see more weekly videos. Today I'm going to review the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence. So if any of you have seen my Yes Style haul video that I did 2 months ago, this was something that I bought and it came with it, and I was really excited to try it because everyone's been talking about Klairs and it's gotten such great reviews before. But I really did have such a love relationship with my Misha sunscreen essence. So that's my Misha Sun Milk essence, and I absolutely loved this thing, and I got this last year and I was like obsessed with it. Chemical sunscreens changed the game for me. So when I ordered the Klairs sunscreen, I came in with an open mind, but at the same time I was a bit doubtful as to whether or not I was going to prefer it to the Misha one. So let's just go in to talk about my initial thoughts on the product. Okay, so my first initial thoughts of the product was that it came in a large container. As you can see in comparison, this one's quite tiny and this is quite large. So I liked that it seemed to have a lot of product in it, so 80 ml, which would make it worth the money. Then I just tested a little bit of it on my hand, and I'll just show you. So it comes out like that. So at first I was like, this is a bit thick because my Misha essence is very watery. So the second you put it on, you can see how thick it is. As a dark skinned person, one thing that's bothered me about sunscreens before is that it would leave a white cast on it. But the more, I put too much on my hand, the more you blend it in, it's taking a while to blend in. Like, look at that. Judging by this alone, I would be horrified putting this on my face. Like, seriously, like this would leave such a white cast.
A few moments later.
Okay, now it's gone. That was one of my initial thoughts when I first purchased this item. So I was like, okay, it comes in a large container, which is really good, but it's really thick. It's going to leave a white cast. I have oily skin. What's this going to do to my skin? Not just that, it does have a slightly, not so much a chemical scent. It's very subtle, but it does have like a slightly chemically scent to it. So I was like, great, gonna put this on my face. What was everyone talking about? I hope I didn't waste my money. So that was my initial, first initial thoughts on the product before trying it. I ordered this in September. Now it's the end of November, so I've been trying this out for 2 straight months and I'm ready to give my review on this. Long story short, I love this product. So first things first, as you could see when I applied it on the back of my hand, I do not know why it takes so long to blend out. The moment I put it on my face, I literally just rub it in and it's absorbed. It literally just absorbs straight away. It doesn't feel greasy at all. It's just easily absorbed. It feels so lightweight, which is amazing because, as I said, white cast, been there, done that far too often, not interested in the t-shirt. Let's move on from white cast. My initial assumption of it being thicker than the Misha sunscreen was completely unnecessary because this absorbs into my skin beautifully. I literally slather it on my face and I put it on everywhere. I do this when I'm in a rush. I do this when I'm not in a rush. As you might know, I have oily skin, but in the winter I tend to have oily dehydrated skin, so I have to sort of balance the production of sebum plus the fact that my skin is just begging me for moisture internally. So that's something that I was a bit worried about with this product, was whether or not it was going to clog me up, whether it was going to break me out, make me shiny, or whether it was going to dry me out as well. So those were 2 of the concerns that I had when trying this. And one great thing about this product is that it's actually a water-based gel texture, which is fantastic, which means that it just sinks in but doesn't clog my pores. It's not oily, so I don't end up shinier throughout the day. I don't end up with extra spots. I haven't ended up with any irritation on the skin as well. And because of its watery texture, it also means that it allows my skin to be hydrated and moisturized. Now, one issue that I had with my Misha sunscreen last winter when I was using it was because it's a chemical sunscreen, it has to sink into your skin. So it says that, you know, with chemical sunscreens, you have to apply them 15 to 30 minutes before you're going to leave the house and have exposure to the sun to allow them to be more effective before you start using them, which is absolutely fine. However, what I did find in the colder winter months was that my Misha sunscreen actually dried out my skin internally. Like I said, dehydrated skin. So it was actually drawing the moisture out of my face in the colder months, which I did not like. So I started to feel that sort of harsh when you move your face. It feels rough, it feels like it's going to crack. And this was, you know, the final step of my 10-step skincare routine where I was just applying moisture. But the second I would use the sunscreen, about an hour or two later, once I've already done my travel, going into work, being exposed to the harsh winds. I do live in London, so it does get really cold sometimes, very windy. So after doing all of that, I would find that my face would just feel really hard. So last winter, I did switch it out. I did stop using it, especially if I knew that I was going out super early in the morning when it was really cold. What I've noticed with the Klairs sunscreen is that I have not had to change it at all. I have not felt any of the same effects that I felt last year. And this is me, I love the Misha sunscreen. I was a big fan of the Misha sunscreen. This product really has made a difference in that area where it is not drying. It is still cold. We're at the end of November and it is just getting colder, but every single day my skin still feels just as moisturized as it was before. So that's one thing that's really good about this product, is that it hasn't caused me any irritations, no extra breakouts. In fact, I think my skin is doing a little bit better. That could just be because it's winter and I do just tend to have better skin in the winter. I'm not all shiny and oily and greasy like in the summer. At least if you have really normal skin, then I would definitely recommend this and say that it shouldn't cause you any issues. Onto the final things that I can say about the sunscreen is that it does not leave any tackiness on the skin. It literally just rubs on very easily, absorbs very easily. Overall, I think I would give this product a 9 out of 10. And I know for some people you might be thinking, it's winter, why am I reviewing a sunscreen? Why am I talking about a sunscreen? Because it is just as important in the winter to make sure that you're covering your skin from sun exposure, UV rays, as it is in the summer. A lot of people neglect this. A lot of people do not do this step. Hands held up. I used to be one of those people. Literally up until last year, I would only apply in the summer. It's just as important to do it in the winter. UV rays can come through the cracks, even when it's cloudy, even when it's rainy, there are still UV rays. This sunscreen says it's SPF 50 plus, PA+++++. There are 4 pluses at the end of that. Basically just means that it's one of the highest coverages that you possibly can get. I am an SPF 50 girl. I have always been an SPF 50 girl. Do not come at me with anything less. I do not care. I know I've got melanin popping, but I am still here for my coverage. What's really great about this is just how easy it is to use, how easy it is to apply, how quickly it is to apply, and that it actually just absorbs very easily, which means that for those of you who might struggle to incorporate this into a winter routine, this is actually a very easy product to use. Thank goodness for Black Friday deals, because I'm ready to get my purchase on. But this is coming back into my basket because the second this is done, I want to make sure that I have a backup straight away, because I'm loving and enjoying this product so much. So in terms of value for money, in my opinion, absolutely value for money. Like I've said, the size difference alone, you can see just the size difference alone, you get so much more product in this. It's about £18 on Yesstyle. I'll leave a link down below so that you guys can easily buy it. Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence Everyday Sun Protector comes in on top. So if you guys are interested in this, the link is down below. Please give it a go. If you're using a different sunscreen, please let me know. I've been open to the world of chemical sunscreens and I am willing and ready to try a lot of them. For those of you who haven't delved into chemical sunscreens yet, please do, especially if the main reason that you don't apply sunscreens is because of white casting, because take it from me, these are an amazing investment to your skin. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I will have another video out for you next week. If you want to be notified the moment that video comes out, please make sure to hit the subscribe button with the little bell next to it. YouTube is very smart on how it recommends videos to you. So if you'd like to support the channel and just in general find out more information and find out what I'm going to talk about regarding K-beauty, Korean skincare, or anything on my journey to learning Korean at the moment, then please make sure you have hit that bell button so that it just pops up and you know whenever I've posted a new video. That's it for today, lovely people. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.